excited to be here. This book kind of started down the road from here in Davis, if I can call that down the road. And it started out maybe as a revisionist pastoral, and then kind of very weedy human desires and longings started to merge with the landscape, or nature became about human possibility in nature. And that's all the preface. I'll just read poems. But there you go. Wednesdays bring me down, people moving through them like traffic. I tried to sing a new song. I made it like the Arc de Triomphe. My voice wavered with vibrato, strung bees around the throat. It deflected cars, vespers, and foot traffic. But her main advice was, develop an ascent. Spread myself across late August days, sink hips into the Kansas River. On afternoons, I rake fingers through soil, watching people across the boulevard sun themselves, seeding Dixie cups, tumbling the lawn. I taper days and pinch the remainder until it shapes the things around me. Nodding aster chirps overripe fruit. Clouds sling shapes across crisp grass. Press anything hard enough, it will sing. Suckling trees and cornflower boundaries blur, carry shadow, carry leaf whisper. Across soft ruins. Summer-starred night, mint sleep new again. I cradle my head in my hand and watch blackbirds circle near the ocean, pulling in close before releasing towards the spray, and trace your echo. Mark paces on the warm wood floor, make flight routes in my mind. I would give away all of this information and make exact duplicates, but the painter with no memory paints the things before her. I am thinking it pulls them closer, out past the screen door, shell-enameled eyes and cardamom seeds expand our path towards hills. Crease in the field of morning. Thought scatters through stalks of grain, lavender, limestone, sawdust. The sun fails to speak. Melting snow erodes enclosures, blocking song's progress to the sea. Sheep gather on the edge of the field, stamping patterns into the earth. Each image spurns memory, and we tuck snapshots away, preferring not to make them our own. Ribbons deck daily guarantees, promenade across existence, offers by old arrangements. I'm just so happy to have all these little children at the readings. It's really wonderful. Here's my desiring map. Dragonflies in the hinterlands, coal in the hills, and words beneath. Tongue swollen with language, feet tired of motion. We place small rocks, pattern dunes across a sloping swath, spread songs out to the bay. Teach us to chart the tides, orange and pink coated, buildings partake in the smoggy dusk, painted roof beams, foundations cleared of ivy. Shadowy figures loom the horizon. Trees collapse into streams, branches become bivouacs. Take a break from the sunshine, turn soft and dark and eat persimmons. Let the coach crawl across your couch and leave scarce traces of ash and alchemy. Sounds of trains wide off in the distance pepper the day like boot prints. Sit tight and buy us a few more hours. Dim evenings coated in shadow carve into bedside tables. Enchanted carpentry, old eucalyptus, almost feel modest about it. Roses only sing half of each verse as they punctuate roadsides on hills tucked in our valley. The fabric is the conjunction. Call it style or call it what we do, this night to weave bits of the passing day, snips of nodding aster and cow lily. While you were waiting on the couch, were we both born in occupied territory, perhaps blue sawn sleeves would not fall across your face and set me dreaming. And I'm going to read part of a long poem called Carried Catastrophe, and there are two voices. One's kind of fat lines for me at least, and then some thin lines, and I don't know. I'm not really good about doing voices, but I'll try. All right, Carried Catastrophe. Bring flourish, bring flood. Rooftops and horizons, then spoons, carry us. Accumulate density across hours. We telegram the north to warm. Insert sine waves, sewing notions, branch, fork, coalesce, wrap us airmail. Our Lady is always multiple and wide. Carrier in pockets, fingers, silk. Here I am, sleeping slow, listening to machine hum, watching foam give way, soften. Evening unshadows rocks in ruined libraries, pushes buildings from periphery. Human beings move towards bridges, institute limits for personal finance, transfer currency from Brussels to Tokyo. Spread fingers, imagining they buttress city walls, never approach fences. Songs spill into dirt, singe puddles, encircle feet. Here I am lurching, pop and exhale, ash mouthing, chimney smoking. It felt as if the bank were walking, passed from river to cloud to concrete, concrete to tree, each limb breaking our expanse. Expand lung capacity to carry another day. Hold brittle bits from the sun, carp china shatter, finger pick from bones, toss bricks, track roots into clay. Here I am, resting, glub, glub, plodding towards clumps of grass. Coast-canceled tickets, revoked passes, trapped in cubicles, they press faces onto shadowed leaf. Thorn tree, overtake the spot, Senate's mouth gesture to routine procedure. Dial moon to extension 5, book transfers, hand to glass, breath to spore, blossom 2. Here I am, sparkling, affixing diamonds to fox eyelashes, extending. Trace a finger along softer limits. Watch craters empty deep, wave break, wider than brides and spilt sugar. Each afternoon carries lady-fingered, laid over in some saffron metropolis, cramped like fish asleep in oil. Search the remnants, poke, prod. Here I am, opening my mouth, inviting lounge and linger. Just 2 more poems. White sunshine. White sunshine follows the hard frost. I am blinded by morning. Last night, very late, I thought I heard the plants in the garden, the people in the village. Let me tell you a story, a secret. When I was 9, I stopped seeing, practiced other vocations, worship, trinity of sleep, forgetting, and waste. Was sent to the country with the remembrance only of names, Francois, Eloise, Lemaire. If I am to speak of them, I must leave the body, the place, this tongue. An atlas of trees in faraway fields. The table is not yet trembling. By the eastern hedge in the distant hills, contained in the atlas of memory and sky. Leaves dissolve in my warm hands, in front of a grid of concrete and sun and blue. He told her about the importance of the absence of nothing, sent some men to retrace the route with him. Migratory birds do not return to the same tree. Unable to distinguish between the burning and the burnt, we are only kept alive through repeated beginnings. I fall into their net of dust. Thank you.